Let's see if this works. Okay, don't know if anybody can hear me. Hopefully they can. But just thought I would do a little bit of streaming this morning. And do some casual Happy Home Paradise gameplay. So let's see what Nico has to say. And yeah, it looks like I'm live. I'm just checking the stats. So yeah, cool. All right. Great. Well, I'm going to get started, and if people pop in, then great. If not, that's fine too. So we got Nico giving us a class. I wanted to continue with the Happy Home Paradise side of things for my hideaway island, just to continue progress with that. So I'd like to do that today. So we got Nico giving us a class. He's going to teach us something important. He's going to, oh yes, pillars and island counters. It's a dream come true. Okay, when you connect it with partition walls, you can do amazing things. Yes, you can. All right. Hello, Tom. I see you saying hi to the chat, so thank you for helping me out today. When you connect it with some partition walls, you can do amazing things. Look at those right angles. I know, I can't get enough of them. Next, the island counter, just like with the partition wall, you can use it to divide up a room. But unlike the partition wall, it's short, so you can divide a room, but keep it feeling a little bit more open, absolutely. Since island counters come in 2 heights, you have lots of different options. Experiment with different looks. So there we go. Do you get the idea? Hi, Queen TJ Crossing. Welcome in. Just thought I would do a little bit of Happy Home Paradise this morning, just to keep going with that for Hideaway. So Nico's giving us a class on pillars and counters. And if my voice sounds a little bit terrible, it's because I've kind of got a cold, so I'm not feeling too great. So I thought some video games might be therapeutic, you know? All right. So we got a pop quiz. What can you make when you connect a pillar to partition walls? A right-angled wall. That's right. Gold star for you. Looks like you understood perfectly. Great job, Reb. Thank you, Lottie. Next question. How many different heights of island counter are there? There are 2, not 64. A perfect answer from our perfect Reb. Wow. Thank you, Wardell. Okay, well that's about it. Time to finally get the recipes. Could you please take out your Nook phone? Am I learning math in Animal Crossing? I guess so. Cool, that does it. I hope you try making these items for yourself at a workbench sometime. I'll get pillars and island counters ready to go so you can use them at work. It'll make my day if you do. Okay, class dismissed. Okay, thank you, Nico. Awesome. I learned recipes for a pillar and 2 kinds of island counter. I wonder how I should use them. All right, exciting stuff. So let's head in. I haven't even seen who the villagers are on the beach. Wardell is a man of so many words. He is. He's great. I love him. He's such a sweetie. Hi, guess what? The cafe has really taken off. We have visitors coming from far away to try it out. We could use this opportunity to ask cafe visitors if they'd be interested in our vacation homes. If you think that's a good idea, just tell me you'd like to start working before you head over. Okay, great. Let's do that. Let's get to work. We can check the beach first, and then we can check the cafe. Oh, somebody's coming in. What could this be? It's Nico again. Well, I'm not sure where to start. Okay. Oh, look, it's Tybalt. Hello there, good to see you. Oops, sorry to barge in like this. Yeah, we just ran into each other. Tybalt seems confused. He looked like he couldn't make up his mind about coming inside, so I asked if I could help. Oh, I see. Well, Tybalt, if you have a question about your vacation home, you've come to the right place. What can we do for you? I just got this one idea, and then I got excited to share it, and here I am, and it's this: roommates. I should totally room with somebody. They can spot me during workouts and maybe even be my friend. You'd like a roommate for your vacation home? I think that's a wonderful idea. Thing is, I'm not sure how to find a roommate. That's why I came here. I'll have to think about that. Maybe I can help Lottie. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I'd like to offer my support. And wouldn't it be good to get Reb to help too? After all, Reb did the design for Tybalt's vacation home. I bet you Reb could find the perfect roommate. Yeah, let's do it. I knew you'd say that. I'm happy with that if you are. How about you, Tybalt? You'll help me with this? Oh yeah, I knew you wouldn't leave me hanging high and dry, thanks. Alright then. Nico, we discussed the process for requests like this before, right? I really like the initiative you just showed, so I will put you fully in charge of this request. I'm excited to see how you do. Alright, I'll do my best. I know you will. I'm here if you need any support at all. No question is too small. I promise you that we'll find you a great roommate in no time at all, Tybalt. Okay, so the question is, what kind of roommate would be good for Tybalt? Maybe another jock, but then maybe somebody completely different, just for an extra challenge. Yeah, we can go to the cafe too. I don't have amiibo, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, well, I mean, Coach would make sense. He'd be another jock villager, or have a sports theme at least. I don't know if he's a jock or not, thinking about it. And then we got these two here. They might work as well. And then Eunice. I don't know how Eunice would fare being roommates with Tybalt. And then we got these two over here. Okay, so let's go into the cafe too. Okay, yeah, I'd forgotten what I did for the cafe build. But yeah, this looks nice, doesn't it? Nice and cozy. I did well. All right, let's see. So we got Harry. That could be interesting. And we've got, have I done Beardo already? I don't know if I have or not. We've got Huck, and then we got Sherry, or Shari. Goodness. So for funsies, I was kind of thinking maybe Beardo, because I think his build is supposed to be an English garden or something like that, like something really fancy. And so we could have a contrast between Tybalt's sports theme and Beardo's fancy theme. I don't know. So we could do something like that. Clear something up for me. Word is you want me to share a place with someone named Tybalt. Can I at least meet with him first? We need to see if we're compatible. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I like a good challenge. Cool, let's go meet him. I can't wait to see if he prefers disco or dubstep. Literally everything hinges on the answer. Alright, so we've got a smug villager and a jock villager. They're gonna be roommates. You really are something else. You know that, Tybalt? It seems like the two of you are getting along really well. So, do you think you want to give moving in together a try? I didn't think we'd click this well, but here we are. Maybe you can give me some workout tips. I can't imagine why not. I'm super easy to get along with. I definitely don't have hundreds of weird quirks. So is it settled? Ready to be roomies, Tybalt? Okay, okay. Looks like we got a lot of great Ruby enthusiasm. That's great. Thank you both. Let's head to Tybalt's vacation home, Red. I know you'll give him a great remodel, so the roomies can vacation together in comfort and style. All right, let's do it. Okay. All right, one moment. I have a few more gift memberships I can send, so I'm going to do that now. And hopefully some people benefit from that. All right. So let's see. Okay. So when I originally did Tybalt's house, I just did kind of a quick outdoor, messy, overgrown kind of look. Now, Berdo likes a garden, so I might create like a little outdoor garden space for him. So let's see what we can do. Let's maybe move some things around. Oh, hey Joshua, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Let's see. I think I've got your channel code. Hopefully that works. Hopefully Nightbot is behaving itself. Yes, there you go. Joshua's channel has been very successful lately. He's been doing a lot of live streams, and it's been like plane spotting and train spotting because their channel is all about like public transportation and travel, and so they've been super successful getting a lot of enthusiasm from people about their live streams. So check them out if you're interested in that. I think I'm going to get rid of the weeds, actually, some of them, because I'm going to create a little space here, a little flower garden here for Beardo. So if we do the, I'm going to do it like this. I'm doing all right, Joshua. It's still got a little bit of a cold, so I'm trying to play video games to distract myself, basically. And just thought, you know what, why not do like a little impromptu live stream and see who's around, and if, hopefully some people will enjoy that too. So that's what I'm up to. Okay, so this is set in the autumn, so we can do like some autumn flowers. So we can bring these over here. Okay, I can call you Yuki still. Okay, that's cool. Didn't know if you had any preference there. Okay, and we have some of these garden items. So we have like this combination of Beardo's order sheet and Tybalt's order sheet. So it's a combination of workout and gardening items. So I think we could work with this. Let's get some topiaries. Let's class it up a little bit out here. Yeah, we can do a triangular topiary. We'll do it in the brown to kind of match with the season. We'll do some up here as well. There we go. And then can also do a few of these leaf piles as well, just for a little pop of color there. And then what other items have we got that might work? Yeah, I get that, Yuki. Some people don't like certain nicknames. It just doesn't feel right. I get that myself. Right. Let's add some more flowers as well. Ooh, I do like some of these hybrids. I think this orange pansy plant could really pop. So let's add a few of those. And maybe the odd rose as well. And we'll just kind of mix it up a little bit. Mix up these flowers for something more dynamic. And we'll do a red pansy as well. Yeah, we could probably do maybe another orange flower. Let's see. Maybe an orange tulip. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do a different yellow flower. Where are the yellow flowers at? Let's go for the hyacinth. Okay, yeah, cute. Oh, the sun hasn't risen yet for you? I guess it is pretty early, isn't it? You're 5 hours behind. Yeah. And it's, of course, like these sort of wintertime months, the sun does tend to rise a bit later. It's not up for you either, Queen TJ? Oh, wow. Well, it's not exactly sunny where we're at. It's kind of overcast this morning, kind of a gray morning. So it's not the brightest of days. Okay, so we got this going on. And let's add some vines. Spread those out a bit. Let's add one over here too. Okay, nice. And then I'm gonna give him maybe a swinging bench as well. Let's go for the redwood. I just have to think about where to put the swinging bench. I might get rid of this and stick it over here. And we can add like a little area here, a little wooden path. Or maybe just extend, whoops, it's not what I wanted. Extend the brick path. And we can do something like that. Okay, nice. And then we'll add some bushes too. Yeah, I think you both must be in the same time zone. Or no, just after 5? That's 6 hours behind, isn't it? Yeah, let's go for these. And then, yeah, we'll do something like that. And then I'm also going to do, like, add like a little gardening bench. So this log bench is perfect for that, and we'll add a few gardening items. So if we go over here, we can get a watering can. Then I don't know if we have a flower seed bag. We do. Okay, cool. Can stick that on there too. And I don't know if we have yet. Let's go to housewares. See if we have like something that provides water, like a garden faucet. Yes. Okay, nice. Let's get a garden faucet. Stick that here on the side of the house. And we'll also have a bird bath too, because I feel like Berdo, I feel like Berdo and Tybalt are both into bird watching. Now they both have very different approaches to bird watching. Oh my gosh, Yuki, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a cozy cutie. I really appreciate that. I just saw that. I was in the zone with designing the with designing the yard. Oh, that's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. So yeah, so I think like a bird feeder would be good. I don't know if we have the birdhouse. We do, so let's bring out a birdhouse as well. And let's stick that there. Yeah, I think this is shaping up pretty well. Just a little bit. It's a little bit overgrown and unkempt. But otherwise, Berdo is trying to kind of organize this little space into a little garden for himself. So I think that's pretty good. And we can head inside. Thank you very much, Yuki. I really appreciate your support. It's a nice community of people that you can find on YouTube. People supporting each other, different content creators working together. It's really fun. So this is Tybalt's house as it is right now. Because when we started doing this house, we only had a 6x6 layout to work with. So it's a little bit basic in that sense, but that's not too bad. But I think I'm gonna, because I can, oh yes, and I have pillars and counters now, so, you know, the possibilities are endless. But I think, let's go into design mode. That's what I was missing. I'm just going to expand the space a little bit more and make this more of the sporty area, and then upstairs is more like a gardening area. So we're going to set that over there and this over here, and I'm going to create like a little barbecue area, I think, as well. So we've got like batting cages, that sort of thing over here. I'm just gonna kind of mark that off a little bit more. So we've got that little area for Tybalt to do his baseball training. And then I think what we can do is I'm gonna rearrange a few things. I'm gonna have the I'm gonna move this stuff over here to this side. And I'm gonna have the seats here and the water fountain here, so he can do some training. He has his water. And there you go. Oh, small world. You've got some Alabama connections there. That's really neat. Well, I'm going to move that up there. These cleats are going to go up here. And we'll set that over here. And I'm going to set up, I wonder if I have, I'm going to look at the cooking options. Yes, we do. We have the outdoor kitchen. Perfect. And Tybalt is loving it. Great. So we've got a cooler here. We've got a little outdoor kitchen here. Wonderful. Oh, hey, Nyla. Welcome in. Let's see if I've got your code. I'm doing all right, Nyla. I'm treating my cold with video games. The therapeutic powers thereof. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. You like the slow-paced life, Queen TJ. That sounds nice. I'm sure you all already have, but check out Princess of Pineapple's channel. She also does Animal Crossing, but she does a bunch of other different games as well. She often live streams, and they're really nice, relaxing, chilled out live streams. She does crafting live streams as well, which are super relaxing. So go check out her channel. And let's see what else we got. I'm gonna try to find. Let's go to the tables. I'm thinking like one of these outdoor folding tables would make sense. And then, so I think the baseball seat is going to be Tybalt's seat, and then we need to put like a more classy kind of seat or chair for Berdo. So I'm just wondering what that could be. Maybe the natural garden chair or the iron garden chair. I'm thinking maybe the iron garden chair. And then we can give them maybe, if we have it, like a little picnic. Do we have a picnic option? Yes, we do. We have a picnic basket. Let's go for the green. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so I would also like to put something on top here. So let's see. Let's see what we got that would work potentially for that. Maybe that, or maybe the fruit-infused water dispenser for a touch of class and flavor. I like adding little bits of fruit to my water, like adding lemon to water or lime to water. That can be helpful because sometimes water is a bit too plain and I need a little bit of flavor. But then I don't want to load up on sugar or anything, you know? So got to keep that balance together. So let's go back to the order sheet and see if we can see what we can see what's going on. I am kind of wondering if we should add like a cypress plant or something. We can add one on either side. And again, that just kind of enhances the look of the tree wallpaper. And it combines Berdo's gardening themes with Tybalt's sports themes. And I'm kind of liking this as is. I don't know that we need to do too much more than that. I could add something here to this side. I'm just not quite sure what. Let's take a look if there's any inspiration here. We have different shoes and things. What else we got? Not like a ball or anything. Let's go look at the sporty items and the toys. Yeah, you're right, Nyla. All he wants is a bat. All he wants is just to play his favorite game. Is that too much to ask? I'm gonna add a football just because he might like to mix it up a bit. He looks happy too. Berdo looks a little bit concerned, like, oh gosh, what is Tybalt gonna get me to learn this time? But you know, they're teaching each other. I don't know if you saw earlier, I was doing the outside and I added a couple of like a bird feeder and a birdhouse, or not the bird feeder, but the bird bath and the birdhouse, because I feel like these two as roommates, they both share a love of bird watching, but they both have very different approaches to it. So yeah. So I think that's good for now. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm wondering if I can add an upstairs though. So I don't know if I can do that yet. I was kind of counting on being able to do that. So I could do something more Berdo style on the upstairs, but I don't know if I've been given that option. Well, that's not the end of the world. I think this is all right overall. So I think what I might do is go back outside and add a couple more items, because I have a couple of ideas that I could do. But I don't know if I really have room for it, thinking about it. Well, let's maybe get rid of this. If we head up here, I was kind of thinking of like adding a hammock or something. But I don't think we have that yet. So that's okay. We could add the Lock Garden Lounge. Oh, okay, yeah, we're liking that. So we could do something like that. And I'm thinking of moving this. Whoops. Let's move that there. So if we have that here, we can have a log garden lounge here and then one like over here, so they can each sunbathe in their own way. And let's give them a pillow each as well. Let's do the geometric print and then the bears print for Berdo. That might be weird, or that might make sense. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna do it. I know you're going to Boston for your trip, Yuki, but I think you were going somewhere else as well, weren't you? Okay, I think that's good. Actually, I just want to add. Let's see, I don't know if I have them or not. Oops. Let's go over here. Yes, I have like some pine cones and some acorns for that autumn feel. Yeah, nice. Just for a little extra touch there. So yeah, I think we're good. Now I have to come up with a name for their house. So any suggestions on names for their house, I would welcome them because I'm terrible at coming up with a name that combines Beardo's gardening theme with Tybalt's baseball theme. So I'm not quite sure. Knock it out the garden. I could try that. Bear and Claw. Ooh, I do like Bear and Claw. I think I might go with Nyla's suggestion. Okay. So let's chat with them. Yay. It was a slugger's dugout, and now we are going to pick a new name. Okay, well, Tybalt loves it, so that's great. Yeah, the bear claw danishes. Yeah, those are delicious. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't do a second floor for this house, but I think it turned out all right overall. They seem to enjoy it. Oh yes, I should photograph it. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go inside for that though. It's a little bit easier to manage the villagers. Oh, good. I'm glad your turkey turned out good, Nyla. That's great to hear, because I was concerned when you said that the dish broke, that would start a chain reaction in all the wrong ways. But I'm glad it worked out. All right, so I'm going to get back into design mode, and I'm gonna place myself over here. And they're hanging out by the water cooler, kind of. All right, nice. We're going for that. Yep. All right, great. Well, oh, and Tybalt's so cute with his lollipop. That was wonderful. Oh, and now he's got a coffee or a tea. Anyways, I'm gonna head back, and then we can maybe do another build. I didn't use any pillars or partitions in this build. I just realized. So I think the next one I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I think that worked out. I think they'll be good roommates. Oh, a food review of your mom's cooking. Yeah, for like a special Thanksgiving or post-Thanksgiving video. That sounds cool. Chrissy went online shopping and found this new duck one she's planning to order, so they have a replacement line. That's awesome. That sounds great. Hopefully she got a good Black Friday deal on it. Okay, so Lottie's just talking ideas. And we now have the opportunity for roommates. Alright, I made some extra money. Oh, okay. Nico gets some rewards as well. I'll work a little longer. I feel morally obligated to get the froggy chair, so I'm just gonna buy that before I forget. The seller offered a discount on it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Sounds like a good deal. Alright, let's head back out and pick another villager. Okay, so construction job site. Robots that fight monsters. Interesting. Rolling a giant ball around. Okay. Ooh, a toasty warm winter home. That sounds nice. A hotel. Okay. And retro stuff. Anybody have any preferences on these different villagers? Who I do next? Just let me know. I'll give it a little bit of time. Okay, I got retro, and then I got Zells. So we have either, I think that's Wolfgang, isn't it? The hotel prompt? Yeah, we'll go for the hotel prompt, and then if we have time, maybe we'll do the retro one afterwards. Or is this Lobo? I get them confused. The hotel one? Okay, let's do it. Let's talk to Zell. You design homes for a living, don't you? I feel like I'm ready to take the plunge into my own ultra-luxe vacation home. Is that something you can help me with? Oh, that's Lobo, not Wolfgang. Okay, so I'll do Zell's, and then we'll do probably Lobo's next. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, your perfect hotel. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. What would be a good location for his perfect hotel? I might go with this one set in the forest, or one of these might be nice. Or this one. We'll go with this one. Okay, Zell is joining us. He will be project managing, I'm sure. Okay. Let's do it. So I'm curious as to why this is here. Why is this a default thing? and let me know. Do you actually just leave it like this if you've ever designed on this particular island? Or what? Do you think, oh, I can work with this? Or maybe it just gets you started. I don't know. I think it's such an awkward design. I'm not really sure what to do with it. So, but what I could do is expand on it. So I think that's what I will do. And actually, we can do it like that. Okay, so we have something there. I don't know what that will be as of yet. Let's take a look at the house options. Okay, so we're still a bit basic with the different options, but that's okay. I'm gonna go for this shape, and then I might stick with the black roof tile, and we'll go for the standard Zen exterior. And then we might go for, oh, that's maybe a bit much. Maybe one of these. What about that? Ooh, yeah, that's classy. Okay. Let's go for that. And have we got anything? I don't know if we really need a door decoration. I think we're just going to leave it like that. And then we're going to place that back here, I think, as well. So then we can just use a different path. I'm going to go for the wooden path. Oops. And then we can also change. Oh, no, I didn't want that. We can change the the bridge as well. So let's we could do this Zen bridge, or maybe do this Zen bridge. Oh, hey Stacy, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see if I've got your code. If you haven't already, please check out Crossing Maniac's channel, because she does really great content. She does really fun live streams. They're often interactive. She does really cool different island themes and builds. She does a bunch of other games too. So it's always a fun time. So go check out her channel. And what I think we're going to do over on this side is I'm going to do another something or other. I'm just going to round that off. We're going to do something with these different shapes. I don't quite know what yet. Let's go into the order sheet because I don't think I've really seen that yet. So he wants something very fancy. Fancy and classy. Okay. Let's see what we can do. However, am going to add like a few trees and things. So I'm thinking maybe some bamboo would be good for this kind of build. Something along those lines, yeah. And let's see what else we got. And I'm also thinking do some bushes too. Okay, something like that. Maybe take that out. All right. So I don't know how I feel about those being there. Let's do that for now. So, Stacy, we're just doing some casual HHP. So right now I'm working on Zell's hotel, and he kind of wants like a fancy hotel. It's interesting because I have recorded um, Zell's build for my other Happy Home Paradise series. And I take his hotel idea in a different direction than how I'm taking it now. So I think that will be released sometime in December. So look out for that if you can. Unless I've already done it. It's a blur. It's a blur of Happy Home Paradise builds. I may have already released that. I can't remember. Right. So I think some fountains. Let's see if we got some fancy fountains. How was your Thanksgiving, Stacy? Did you have a good time with your family? Let's add the palm stone there. And let's see if this fountain will fit here. Yes, I think it will. Center that. Very nice. And do we have any gold roses yet? I'm not sure that we do. We don't yet. Okay. What about black roses? I'll just scatter a few of those around as well. And then I'm also thinking let me think about this. Oh, he likes that. Okay, so we could do something like that. Yeah. Very nice. Stacy is famous over here. Yeah, I mean, Stacy has a really good following of people, and there's just a really good community that supports her. So I'm happy to be part of that community and support her however I can. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking the build so far. It's a little bit slow going, but that's okay. These things take time just to kind of think about what to add and where. I love the glowing moss, one of my favorite plant items. But I think this looks pretty nice. I think this will do for now. Let's set it maybe like kind of in the evening-ish, late afternoon, something like that. Let's go with that. And let's get inside. And I need to remember to use these partition walls and counters. And I think I'll be able to do that if we're doing like a hotel theme, because I'm restricted to only one floor right now. So I am going to have to get creative with this one. So we have a bed and a bath. Oh, thank you, Queen TJ. I appreciate that. Glad it's looking good. So we're gonna go maximum size because what I'd like to do is like a little hotel lobby area, like a check-in area, and then maybe 1 or 2 hotel rooms. Maybe that's how we'll do it. So let's look at the wallpaper and flooring options. The brown crown wall, goodness, is very classy, but it's also quite dark. So I'm kind of thinking maybe the European style wall might be good. So let's go with that for now. I do actually like the lobby flooring. It's very striking, but it's also a lot. So I'm not sure if I'm really going to go with that one. I think I might stick with the gold iron parquet flooring. Oh, you found an inexpensive hotel in Boston? Oh, that's great, Yuki. I hope it's like good quality, you know, or decent quality. Let's see. So we're going to start with the lobby area, and what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to bring on these counters. And I think if we do check-in right here right away, then we can get like pillars on either side. Then we go back to the order sheet and see if there's like some items that would be good for that. Like I'm thinking maybe like a telephone or something, or some sort of list, a checklist. Let's see what we got. So we have the cordless phone. We could do something like that. And then we do have like one of these cash registers. I'm thinking we'll give him an antique cash register. The photos look decent? Okay, that's cool. That's something at least. Go with copper, maybe. Maybe that blends in too much. Maybe we need to go with something a bit more striking. Let's go with the black. And then we'll do the phone as well, so people can call up for reservations. Okay, very good. And then I'm just going to move this back maybe a little bit and create like a little bit of a seating area, just like a lobby area. So let's see what else we got. Let's go for some of these classy chairs. We'll go with black and maybe something like this. And then I feel like we should probably have some music playing or something. So go for that. And we'll have like a couple of plants as well. How does that look from here? Yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, cool. And then we will also add a phonograph and see what his music is. Will it be annoying? No, I like this. I like this one. This is some good music. Yeah, the elegant furniture, I really like it. And the customizations, like, there's so many to choose from. It's wonderful. Yeah, what else have we got? I'm wondering if we've got... I don't know if we do, but let's just see if we have like an umbrella stand or something for the entrance. We do. So we'll do an umbrella stand there. And then on the other side, I'm not really sure just yet. Maybe some sort of lamp. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. And then we have to have something over here on this side. I'm wondering if like a coffee or espresso maker would be good. So people can sit and have a cup of coffee if they want while they wait for their room. Okay, nice. And now we just need to create like a couple of rooms. So I'm rethinking the wallpaper situation. What I'm going to do is probably stick with the brown crown wall and then make the black European style wall into an accent wall for the bedrooms, because then that makes it a little bit more attractive. Makes a little bit more sense to me when I'm using these partition walls. So it's not just windows, windows, windows everywhere. That makes sense. Now, the downside of that is the two rooms that I create will not be even, but that's okay because a lot of hotels will have like different sized rooms with different prices, especially like B&Bs or older hotels that are a bit quirky. So we can make it work. Hopefully we can make it work. So there's just enough room for a villager to get by. There's two little spaces there, which is enough room to walk through comfortably. So we can do that. And then we can make one like a big fancy suite. And then the other one I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to do these rooms. Yeah, okay. if I do it like this, then they might end up being around a similar size anyways each. And then I can add something back here as part of like a common area, maybe like a breakfast buffet, and then like a table and some chairs or something like that. So we'll work it out. But I am going to do a bathtub in each. And I might extend this out a little bit. So what we can do is do something like this. And then you can still walk in here, okay, into this room. And we still have enough space here for like a little fancy bathtub. And then maybe a few other bits and pieces. And I don't know, if we go to ceiling items, I don't know if we have those curtains or not. No, we don't. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. I'm just going to create this for some sort of like doorway or walkway. So let's go back here and see what we got. Hopefully the hotel works out okay, Yuki. If it is just like an overnight stay, I think you can probably manage that. And like you said, it could be a good opportunity to add another review for other people's benefit to the place. It sounds like it's just a place to rest up. Um, so hopefully you'll have a fun time in Boston. Okay, and then let's add another plant. I think that would be good. And I think we have enough room for like a little side table. So let's see what we got for side tables, what might work there. Oh, hey, Ragdoll, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Oh, yes, you used to work at a hotel, didn't you, Nyla? So you would have some insights as well. I'm just trying to think of what I could put on that side table, and I'm rethinking where I've put that. I think I have an idea. Um, let's get some fragrance sticks. Let's put the lamp near here and stick the fragrance sticks there. And then I do want to make sure that this matches. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, little hotel room there. Okay, so then let's do like a smaller room. So maybe do a smaller bed for this one. Where the bed's at. Don't know if the cool bed is gonna look too cool. If that's really gonna work or not. But let's see. I do like this brown and this black. That could work. Yeah, I think that could work. Okay. I put that in the middle, kind of. Let's put that here, maybe. Or put that over here on this side. And then we got this vanity we can add. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, good. Yes, my husband very kindly made us a little turkey dinner last night so we could have our own little Thanksgiving dinner. Um, so it was super yummy and comforting while I try to recover from this cold. So it was much appreciated. Let's give them a little closet too. Let's put that in the black though. I think that would be better. Put that here or maybe here. Or do it like that. That might be better. I don't know if we need that. So let's put something else there instead. Let's put this vintage dresser there too. Yeah, very nice. And then we can add this lamp. I don't know if we have like a little mini TV or anything that we can add. Yeah, we do. Stick a little TV there for them to watch. Nice. Okay, so I think we're good for that. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, it's not the worst cold, so I can't complain too much. I've had a lot worse than this. It's just kind of there and kind of meh, you know. It was more like I had a lot of aches and scratchy throat and everything. So I'm pretty much over that. Okay, so for this area back here, maybe we can do like a little breakfast bar or something. I don't know what items we have, if that's doable or not, but let's see. I don't know if we have the salad bar item yet. 'Cause if we did, that would be really nice. We do have the dessert cases though, so they could have extra decadent pastries for breakfast. So let's do something like that. Yeah, maybe go for the dark wood. And then we can have like maybe a little table and chair for that. Let's go to the chair options. And we can change the coloring on here too. Yeah, cool. Okay, and then I can add maybe like a little coffee or something. They do have the fancy tea set, but they also have this coffee cup, so I think I'm gonna go with that. And we're gonna go with the elegant. And then let's see what kind of like pastry options, and then I think we're about good. Go for afternoon tea. Somebody is really treating themselves over here. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I'm glad you're liking. Glad you're liking it. I'm glad with how it turned out because I really wasn't sure at first how I was gonna do this. So let's add like some ceiling lights and stuff. I don't know if we need the dual hanging monitors, but I feel like maybe the spiral chandeliers in the black. Yeah, something like that. And I don't know, do we need any wall items? Thank you, Yuki. Appreciate it. Maybe some wall art would be good, especially for the hotel rooms themselves. So let's do that. And we'll also get like a pendulum clock for the lobby. Let's see what we got. We do have the fancy frame. So we could do that. We could stick with the gold, but do this. Then we don't have huge amounts of fine art. We just have these, but that's okay. We can work with that. We can put this on either side. And that might be it. I don't know that we need much more. Maybe some wall planters. Hugs for everyone. Hugs all around. Yes, it's a good day for hugs. Every day is a good day for hugs. All right. Nice. Well, hopefully he likes this. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. So it's ready. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to take a picture this time. Of course, he looked down right when I took the picture. Looks like my dog does that. She'll do something cute, look right at me, and then as soon as I get my phone out to take a picture, she looks away. Okay, that's a bit better. Thank you, Ragdoll. I appreciate that. May I take photos? Or at least choose the one out of 2 photos that I took? Well, the first one you can see more of what the build involves. But I think the second one, he just looks so cute there, saying hi. So I'm gonna go for that one. Thank you, Yuki. Appreciate that. So I think we're gonna do one more. I think people voted for Lobo. Unless the one that replaces Zell ends up being super amazing. And we want to go with somebody else. Okay, payment for the last job. Oh, okay, so Wardell was praising me for how hard I'm working. Never heard him chatter on so. Well, I haven't heard him chatter much at all. Isn't that right, Wardell? Huh? What did he slip out? I swear he can be quick when he wants to be. He must have gone to stare at the ocean. That's how he spends his breaks. You know what? The 2 of us should take a break too. At least until he gets back. Okay, let's take a relaxing stroll and find Wardell. Okay. I think I know where he is. He's sitting on the little log over here. He is so super cute. There's a spot open, just for you. Alright, let's have our moment with Wardell. Listen closely. Do you hear the world sounds, the waves breaking, as the wind chases them ashore? The sound of birdsong can connect you to nature, just by listening. If you allow the sounds of nature to surround you, then peace and relaxation can be yours. I believe that I'm going to head back now. Will you meet me here again sometime, my friend? Oh, he's such a sweetheart. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by the beautiful sounds of nature. That gives me an idea. I could fill someone's home with these sounds in decorating mode. I just have to press the left button. Alright, nice. Oh yes, thank you, Yuki. Thank you for that nice message. Oh, so we've got Callie. She's super cute. And I think we're probably going to go with Lobo, though. And then I'll wrap up the stream after that. So. Yuki. Yeah, thankfully he did not go in that direction. Oh, I need to get back into my outfit. That's why. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to start working. Yep. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go for the retro stuff. Yep, let's chat. It is. It's gonna be a grand old time. Okay, he wants a retro residence. Okay. We're gonna set him in the woods. I think he would like that. All right. Yeah, I think that would have produced a lot of different memes and videos if he ended up doing that, Yuki. Alright, any suggestions are welcome for Lobo's retro residence, because this could go in a variety of different directions. This is an interesting theme. We'll give him that. Or actually, maybe more of a gray or sea green. I don't know about blue. Let's go with brown. And some sticks. Okay. Alright. So let's stick his house over here. And get rid of that for now. And we're just gonna like surround his house with trees, so he really looks like he's in the forest. And we'll give him, yeah, we'll give him a dirt path to get to his house. Okay, something nice and simple. And then I feel like he would be a good gardener. So, we're gonna give him a little garden. Okay, so we've got these different plants here. I had Lobo years ago when I played Let's Go to the City, also known as City Folk. And so he's been around for a while as a villager. And he's a really nice cranky. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. So if I go over here, kind of looking at, I think like these log stakes would look very rustic and retro. And we can do some of them in like different colors as well. Something like that. Yeah. So let's do that. We can kind of replicate that here. And then we go over here. We can do this log stool and set one on either side. Oh, we can't set that on that side. That's okay. We can set that over here. So he's got a little bit of that. And we can also use kind of these vine benches, again, as just a creative way of doing a little bit of fencing. Just so it's peeking out a little bit. You can just about see what's going on. Oh, that's okay, Ragdoll. No worries. It's early in the morning for most of you. It's lunchtime for us, so I'm gonna work on this one a little bit quicker and then wrap it up, and then I can get some food made. But thank you all for joining. I really appreciate that. I had kind of thought about doing one yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling well enough to do a live stream. So I thought this morning, you know what, I'll give it a go and see who turns up, if anybody. So we're going to add this clothesline to things, and we'll give him the green plaid. And we'll set that back here. And then I'm wondering if he's got like an axe or something where he can chop some trees and things. So let's get out an axe as well. We can put that back here near that tree stump. And then I also want to take a look, maybe put a well in here as well. A well as well. So I don't see one. I do see the water pump, so we could do that. So we can do the water pump there, and then let's see what else we got for like different things. We can give him the old-fashioned wash tub. I still might add a well. Let's see where they are. Because I think I can do like a brick well. Ooh, love this barrel. Love this tiny library. Just while I'm here, I'm gonna get a few things out as I see them that I think would look good. Yeah, let's see if we can stick a well over here. Sure enough, we can. Okay, great. And we'll just stick a barrel back there. And back here, we'll have a little birdhouse. Oops. There we go. Nice. Okay. And we'll get a wooden box as well. No, thank you, Nyla. All right. Maybe a decayed tree. Oh, he likes the decayed tree. Okay. Can I actually put it somewhere? I'll put it there. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll add just a few of these as well. I'm kind of wondering where I could put this potentially. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put that somewhere else. Let's stick this box over here. And we'll change the coloring. Okay. And then let's see what else we can add before we head inside and give him a little cozy house. How about the log garden lounger? We can stick one somewhere around here. Maybe. not? We'll rethink that. Have we got... I don't see a bamboo bench, so we'll just break out the log bench again. And we'll stick that over here. And we'll give him a little watering can. There we go. Maybe a couple more items. We'll give him a little scarecrow for his vegetable garden. And then I think we'll just add a few like weeds and plants and things. Whoops. And yeah, I think that should do. Oh, you're gonna email me something, Yuki. Okay, cool. Sounds interesting. Okay. All right, well, I think, you know what? I'm gonna switch that out, actually. Were there different colored leaf piles? Oh, I see. Okay. We go down here. Do we have the green leaf piles? Yes, we do. Let's go for that instead. I think that would make more sense. Okay, and then we'll say he's an early riser and set it in the morning. And then we'll head inside. He's got a nice little rustic, retro outdoors. Okay, and let's make his house. Oh, we have soundscapes now. Okay, so we could do. I don't know if any of these would work. Maybe fields. We'll see. Just wanted to make his house a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna turn off this fan because it's quite loud. Okay, so we have a little something to work with here. Retro massage chair with vintage TV tray, because he's the kind of guy who likes to have a good TV dinner. And typewriter, rotary phone, probably the antique radio, but we'll wait on that for now. As far as the inside of his house goes, we could do something like that. Let's stick with that for now and see how we feel. I think the blue wallpaper is very calming and kind of old-fashioned. We don't need that one. We already have one. So let's think about where we want to put things. And I'm kind of thinking... I'm going to get a little bit creative here. Now that we have... pillars and counters and partitions, we can go wild. So I'm gonna give him a little entryway with bookcase. So the first thing that greets you is gonna be this bookcase. We'll go for the light wood to match with the tatami flooring, I think. No, I don't know if I like that actually. Maybe we'll go with the dark wood. I think that's probably better. Okay, so we're starting with that. So he's gonna have some books, and then this little corner here, or maybe this corner here, will be some bonsais. He's going to have a little bedroom space somewhere. I'm going to have to think about that because I'm kind of thinking this right here might be his TV area, or it could be a little kitchen area. So let's go to the kitchen items and see what we have for that. We have a little bit more to work with now. Thinking ranch kitchen and compact kitchen. We can make those work. Okay, we've got that. And then we need just a little something else. But I don't know what yet. Stick that in the middle. Maybe I should change this to the darker brown. You like the ranch furniture too, Stacy? Yeah, it's really cozy, like a nice cozy country kind of feel for sure. I'm gonna also on like a little island countertop, a little workspace, but then he can also maybe sit there as well. So we're kind of running out of room here, but that's okay. We can work this out. I can always like add more space. Or I could create more space this way. Yeah, and just give him a little one there. And then we're gonna put the fan somewhere. I don't know where yet. And I don't know what we're gonna do about that yet. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, on either side. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll rethink that idea. And I'm going to maybe change that out a bit. Yeah, very nice. All right, cool. And I might make that a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think the lighter brown. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Just to give ourselves a little bit more room. I was gonna rush on this one, and now I'm putting like all the details into it. It's easy to get carried away and be on a roll with this stuff. But this gives us a little bit more space to think about like how we want to set this up. So he's got his little TV dinner tray over there. And we're going to do copper and natural wood. And then I want to give him a little area for sleeping. So what are the necessary items? I have all of those. Okay. So let's go to beds. And I think I'm gonna give him, I'll give him a ranch bed since we have a little bit of the ranch furniture anyways. I don't know if the green really works thinking about it. I have an idea. I think I know which pattern to use. Yeah, I think that's cute. Okay. And then I don't really know what to do with that fan. Like, where would I put the fan? I mean, I'm one of those people that sleeps with a fan, so we could do something like that. We could put the fan near the bed. And then we can also just kind of create like an extra, like a room here for him, like a little extra space here. We can do something like that. So, okay, yeah. I know I'm gonna put another little bonsai over here. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay. And then I'm also just gonna add something like that just to section this off a little bit more, you know? Then it makes a little bit more sense, I think, that way. So then what we can also do is create like, we can do another TV tray. Where he can, where he can sit and he can type. So if we get some sort of chair for him, maybe this ranch chair. Oh, you need a fan too, Ragdoll? Yeah. It's partly for the air circulation, but it's also for the noise. Because I've got that thing called tinnitus, which is like ringing ears. So I don't know what silence is. I don't understand the concept because there's always like a really high-pitched noise in the back of my head, which is annoying, but you get used to it. Okay. And then let's go for this vintage dresser here. And we'll do it in brown. And then we can set the phone here. And now I think we can maybe get the vintage radio. Or the antique radio, I should say. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think I actually do want this in the darker tones. Yeah, that's cool. And you can stick stuff on top of the TV too, so I'm thinking maybe of sticking like some magazines or something. Or old books or whatever. I'll stick the pile of books like on the floor here, on the side, and then I'll get some magazines too. Yeah, we'll give him some gardening magazines. I think that makes sense. And then we'll give him this little teacup for his TV tray. And then the kitchen's looking a little bit bare, so let's add a few things. How about a coffee grinder? That looks super cute. And we'll give him one of these espresso makers as well. And the cutting board. I'll change the finish. We'll go for that. Yeah, okay. And then do we have like a bowl of fruit or something he could set out, or a basket of vegetables because he's done the gardening, so maybe stick that there. All right, I think this is looking good. We're almost there. Let's add a few wall items as well. And then that's it. We'll give him a formal paper. He has a degree in something, agriculture, maybe. We'll give him the broom and dustpan. I think that would be helpful. Keep everything nice and tidy. And let's see what we got here. We could do the typography. We could do this. Yep, this vintage image, photo, picture, what have you. And we'll go for the macrame tapestry as well. Ragdoll, you're at the age where you just opened a drawer and stared at it for a while, trying to remember that you needed a straw. Yeah, I've been there. I have been there too. We'll give him a nice colorful wreath as well. And here we'll give him this welcome sign right above, whoops, right above the doorway, the entrance. And then I'm gonna give him maybe some floral sconces as well. But he's a simple guy with simple needs. He doesn't need too many things to stay happy. So, you know, we're gonna keep it fairly basic like this. What I would like to do though is maybe add like another ceiling light or something. Or maybe these hanging shelves would look good. Yeah, a little something like that. And then what I also like to do is maybe just these simple bulbs in the copper. Just hang them over here. And then again, that helps create, that kind of helps section off this kitchen area as well. Creates a little barrier. So, yes, hugs for both of you. Yeah. Trying to age as gracefully as I can. Which isn't graceful at all. But there you go. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it a day on this build. So let's talk to Lobo. I hope he's happy. All right. I was at it for quite some time. It's true. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I'm glad you like the build. And thank you everybody for being here, for coming and going. And if you're lurking, thank you for lurking. And if you're participating in the chat, thank you for participating in the chat. I really appreciate the support. And this has really been fun to do. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time of day or night it might be for you. All right, I'm just gonna wrap up Lobo, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Let's get a picture of him. Okay, he blinked. That's fine. So on that note, bye everybody. Have a great day.